Buzzer TV presents vintage game shows on Amazon.
Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples. The red section has its money on Jack Carter and his wife, Roxanne. The yellow section backs David Ladd and his wife, recording artist Cheryl Ladd. And the blue section is betting on actor Chad Everett and his wife, Shelby Grant, as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Chance to dance too. I don't get to dance much on the show, and there has hardly been any dancing on the show. If you saw the opening, you know what I'm talking about. Our studio audience is here ready to win some money. Our couples are here ready to win it for them, so let's start it off, shall we, fellas? Have a seat out here. Ladies, if you will, step to the rear. We shall return with our first round of Tattletales in just a minute. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's meet our gang. First is a doctor who will be returning for the 6th year, Mr. Chad Everett and his wife, Shelby. No, not now.
I'm sorry,
6th year on Medical Center.
Yeah, I had a story about that, and I thought I'd push the buttons.
No, it's not now, you see, Chad. A little later. Obviously he's not in the brain department, I can see that. Next to Chad and Cheryl is David and Cheryl Ladd. It's nice to have you with us, too, both of you. You look lovely on television, Cheryl. Next to Cheryl and David is Mr. Jack Carter and his wife, Roxanne.
That name rings like a bell in my heart.
Roxanne.
Roxanne.
And don't you forget it.
Roxanne. All right, ladies, we're going to ask the fellas questions now. Then we're going to come back to you with the clues. You know how we do it. So we'll see you in a minute, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, gentlemen, you ready to go? Not now, Chad. You gotta wait.
Hands down, hands down.
Wait, hands on the table. Wait till I ask a question. Here it comes. Of course, you're a fast draw anyway, so we gotta watch out for you. First question, here it is. A time you got jealous. There it is. Okay, you had plenty of warm-up for that one. Now you're ready. Tell us about it, will you?
Just a minute. I'll tell you about it. It was our very first date. We were going to the 50th anniversary of Ed Wynn. I was sitting with Ed Wynn.
Oh, of Ed Wynn.
Yes, it was a big ball. And we were sitting with virtually 4 of the top 5 executives at Metro-Goldwyn Mayer was under contract at the time. And Shelby had this dress on that didn't have any back in it at all. And
how low was it?
It was clear down to just about adjacent to her belly button.
I see.
Maybe a little lower than that. Anyway, I kept asking her to dance and walking her up there and then walking her back, and I was kind of fascinated with the lady, and I was sitting there, and I was very much in possession of the moment, having a marvelous time, when a gentleman came up who knew her without bothering to ask if he could say hello to her. He whispered something in her ear and slid his hand down her back. And then as he stood up, he pecked her on the cheek, none of this, which he was inviting, I must say, and said, see you later. And I reached up, I forgot myself, and slid my finger down the throat of his shirt and pulled him down where I could whisper in his ear and informed him that he wouldn't be seeing her later, and then stood him back up, and then he went away.
I was
what happened was that was the jealousy part of it. The aftermath of it was the studio president of television, Alan Courtney, sent me a note across the table saying, "When are you going to marry her?" And I showed it to her, thinking it was good fun, and she misinterpreted, thinking I ask every girl to marry me, and it took me a year and a half to get her to marry me.
To explain that. Well, when you grabbed the fella by the shirt, I've never forgotten it, I can tell you, because I can still feel that finger right in there. What we need now, Chad, is a clue that Shelby's going to recognize. A 1 or 2 word clue.
Necklace, you think, huh? I don't know. I think, well, one-word clues are what we're going for, right?
Well, that's $100. A two-word clue is worth $50. Both are,
And the category was jealousy, right?
a time you got jealous,
Yeah. I'd say, proposal.
Proposal. The time you got jealous. Proposal.
Yeah.
Because the fella sent the note across the table.
Right.
Well, now the blue section all goes, oh. Well, but now if he's right, then he knows what he's talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what we're going to go with. Let's bring on the ladies. Shh, don't give it away. Hello, ladies. Hello. We have a question and we have a clue. Here is the question first. A time you got jealous. And the clue is proposal. Shelby. Just in the nick of time, I must say.
The nick of time.
Well, if it's a story that I'm thinking of, it was our first date. And, was that a bill? And we went to a tribute for Ed Wynn, and a friend of ours passed a note over to my husband, and it said, have you proposed marriage yet, and if not, when? And I got a look at it, and I thought, well, I've had a lot of funny approaches, but maybe, this is just another weird one,
A new one.
So I didn't go for it.
That's what he said, and you're absolutely right. All right, ladies, we're coming back with another one in just a moment. See ya. Okay, fellas, here we go. Next question. A time you got jealous. Same question. Jack?
The same guy came over to my wife an hour later. This time he pulled me down by the throat. I bent down, ripped her brassiere open, tore open her backless topless, and I kissed Chad right in the mouth.
All right.
It was wild.
Now give us the story. Now cut that out.
We were at La Costa for the Comedians Golf Classic tournament, and I'm in the bar, and she's at the bar talking to one of the golfers, who is an actor who shall be nameless. But when I saw her sitting with John Berdino for about 2 hours, I got a little steam. I didn't know they were talking about me. We got back to our villa. I got furious, angry, and I threw her out, locked the door. She went out to our car to drive away, but it was closed, so she stood there for an hour. I looked out, and I felt awful. What an idiot I am. I went out in my shorts and underwear to get her in. The door slammed, and that's it. We have no room key.
And you can't get in the car either, right?
Can't get in the car either. Now I'm naked with the jockey shorts, like this. What are we going to do? She said, I'll go get a key. I said, what'll I do? She says, put a number on your back and run like a marathon. What do I waited naked in the streets. A lot of people went by. Hi, pussycat.
Good luck, good luck. Okay, what we need now is that clue, Jack, that Roxanne's going to recognize. What? Underwear. Can you imagine that? Somebody turning in late here, and here's 125 people yelling,
Underwear. Is that one word?
What's that?
Is underwear one word?
You sure?
Underwear.
Underwear is the clue, the man says.
Oh, underwear.
Underwear. He's going to go with
Whatever
underwear.
you say, underwear.
Okay, let's bring on the ladies. Shh, shh, shh. All right, ladies, we have another question. It is, in fact, the same question. A time you got jealous. And the clue is underwear. Underwear is the clue. Oh, wait a minute. Who was first? Roxanne was first. Tell us about it, Roxanne.
I don't know that one.
Is it a time that I got jealous or he got jealous?
The question is a time you got jealous, so it can probably go either way.
All right. I'm going to punch him. We were in La Costa, and there was a situation where he was talking to somebody, and we got into a terrible fight about it, and a lot of jealousy, a lot of anger, and somehow, I don't know whether he threw me out or what happened, but I was outside, he was inside. And he came out to get me. He felt badly to apologize, and suddenly the door slammed, and he was standing there in his underwear, and we had
Yes,
no
that's absolutely close enough. That's the story. Thank you, Roxanne. Okay, at this point, Cheryl and David had dipped the scores. Shelby and Chad, Roxanne and Jack are tied with $100 apiece for their reading section. Okay, time for a Channel 10 quickie. And here it comes. A quickie now, ladies. Oh, listen, Shelby, you buzzed in on underwear. My curiosity is killing me. What was the story of jealousy having to do there with underwear?
I gotta tell you, I thought you were cleaning up a story, and I couldn't figure out how I was gonna tell it because.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you figure out how to tell it now, or should we just move right along?
No, I think you better move.
Moving right along, folks.
I gotta get money for it. I'm not gonna
Now I
tell
know
him.
what she was doing.
Okay, here we go, ladies. This is a tattletale quickie. We better do it quickly, in fact. Some husbands and wives tell each other everything. Now, ladies, frankly, do you have any secret that you have never told your husband?
Oh, my.
Now, some husbands and wives tell each other everything. Ladies, frankly, do you have any secret that you have never told your husband? Now, this can be, you know, on any subject, of course. That means a lot of things. See you in a minute. Think that over. What do you think, Chad? Do you think that Shelby's told you everything there is to tell?
No. Thank the Lord.
No, you think she's got some... Sure. Okay.
I think she's very interesting, and usually, you know, well, I just leave it at no.
Okay. Let's leave it at... Let's say no, shall we? Okay, let's bring on Shelby. Shelby, what is the answer to that question? Yes or no? Do you have any secrets that you've never told Chad?
Not that I know of.
That's what he said. Is that what he said?
No, that's the reverse. You got a double negative.
No, it's a double negative.
She
there.
has none.
She said...
What was my answer to the question?
You said no.
What was the question?
Do you have any secrets that you have never told your husband? You said no. Didn't you, Chad?
That's what I said. I said let it go at no.
Let it go at no. She doesn't have any secrets that she has never told her husband. And you said...
Instant playback.
And you said no.
We want to raise a protest.
Jack and I are playing under protest.
Yeah, we're calling up the Watergate Committee.
That's a little ambiguous.
What he said. It was double ambiguous with a cleave.
Well, okay.
It's better than nothing.
David, you and Jack...
I'll tell you what, we'll split the points.
You and Jack, David, can absolutely protest, but it will do you no good in this court. Okay, thank you, Shelby. All right, David, you're on, sir. What's Shelby going to say?
No,
what's Cheryl going to say?
I am really one of the nosiest, snoopiest people in the whole world. So I don't think she has any. I've gotten them all out of her in one way or another.
No secrets.
No secrets.
She has not kept anything from you about anything at all. So your answer is no. Do you have any secret that you have never told you? No. Let's bring on Cheryl. Cheryl, what is the answer? Do you have any secret that you've never told David?
Oh, yeah.
Now, Chad, would you like to protest in any way over that answer?
What did you say? I didn't hear it. Yes? Oh.
Okay. You don't have to tell us what they are. I'm sorry, that's not what David said. And you don't score there.
Bert?
Yes.
Bert, please let me tell what it is.
Oh, you want to tell it now?
Yes, because it sounds worse than it is. But my husband has a terrible time problem, and we are always late. And I sleep late in the morning, and he always wants me to get up. So sometimes he'll call me, and I'll still be asleep. But I'll answer the phone, "Hi, darling, how are you?" So he doesn't know that I slept, but...
True.
You're able to answer the phone quickly like you sound wide awake.
But I'm really... And he says, "Were you sleeping?"
Well, that's a harmless secret, but nevertheless, there's no score there. I'm sorry, Cheryl. Okay, Jack, what's Roxanne going to say?
I don't know. I'm still protesting. I don't know how to answer because his was a double negative. I don't know which one is going to be right.
Oh, he said no.
I would say that if she kept secrets from me, we'd have been divorced 2 years ago. If she told me everything, that is.
Oh, if she told you everything.
She does keep secrets. Now, how are you going to... Is that a yes or a no?
That's a yes.
Yes, she does keep secrets.
Sure, lady. Do you have any secret that you've never told your husband? You say she's going to say yes.
Yeah, she's got secrets and money and bank vaults and little finances.
Let's bring her on and find out if she agrees with you. Roxanne, what is the answer? Do you have any secret that you've never told Jack?
Lying is terrible, but secrets are honorable. I've got 1,000,000 of them.
That's what he said. And you're right. Okay. We are at the halfway mark, and at the halfway mark, Cheryl and David still have zeros. Shelby and Chad, Roxanne and Jack are tied with $200 apiece. Fellas to the rear, ladies step out front. center. While we're changing places, we're going to break away for a brief commercial message. Please come back to this. Okay, we're back. We had a bit of a rhubarb here. Some people were confused about it, but on this last question, the last quickie. But Chad did say no ultimately to the answer, and Shelby said no, so we let that stand, and I think it's fair, and that's the ruling of our judges, and so we're going to go with that. I have the ladies out here with me. The fellas are waiting backstage. We're going to start with our first question to the ladies. Here we go. And if the rooting section that is backing our top couple isn't happy today, we'll make them happy because we're going to give them an extra $1,000.
Good.
Okay, here we go. We'll see you in a minute, fellas.
Right.
Let's take the fellas away. Ladies, ready to go? Here comes the first question. An incident involving a dog. Roxanne. Tell us about it, Roxanne.
We had a bunch of puppies. It started with one puppy, a female, and she multiplied rapidly. And we had a sister for the puppy, and she also multiplied rapidly. And we were loaded with lots of little puppies. And Jack is a fanatic about the grass. And he is Mr. Clean. Well, he ended up giving the puppies away little by little, but not everybody wanted puppies. So one day he called the SPCA. And the children came home, and they said, Daddy, what happened to all our puppies? And Jack didn't have the guts to tell them. So he said, Mommy took all the puppies to meet new husbands.
Matchmaker, matchmaker. Okay, we need a clue now that Jack's going to recognize it. Incident involving a dog.
How about, can we use SPCA?
About what?
SPCA?
Can you use SPCA? No, it's 4 words.
No, okay.
An incident involving a dog.
The grass.
Grass?
Grass. Puppies, grass.
Puppies? Whatever you say.
Grass.
Grass.
Yeah.
All right. Let's bring on Jack. Okay, fellas, we have a question. Here it is. An incident involving a dog. We have a clue, and here is the clue. An incident involving a dog. The clue is grass. Grass. Does that sound vaguely familiar to you, Jack? An incident involving a dog, and the clue was grass. Not familiar? The puppies and all the puppies and sending them away and finding husbands. Doesn't sound familiar. Sorry about that, Jack.
I thought they smoked it. I didn't know.
No. No score there. Cheryl and David still have yet to score. Shelby and Chad, Roxanne and Jack are tied with $200 apiece for their rooting section. Okay, we're coming back with more of Tattletales after a message for you. Okay, we're back. Time for a Tattletale Quickie. Fellas, I'm going to ask you the question. Here it comes. Don't give me the answer. Men, who has more bad habits? You or your wife? Fellas, who has more bad habits? You or your wife? Think about that one. That's a good one, and we'll come back to you momentarily. Shelby, who has more bad habits? You or Jack?
Does.
He does.
He enjoys them all, too.
He what?
He enjoys them all, too.
Really got a lot of bad habits, that fella, huh?
Yep.
My goodness. Want to tell us a couple, or you just
He may
want to
tell you mine,
go with
because-
that? All right, you say he does. Let's
Yeah.
bring him on and see if he does. Chad, who has more bad habits? You or Shelby?
I do.
That's what you said. You're right. Can't be any quicker and more sharp to the point than that, can you? We won't ask you to elaborate on them. Thank you, Chad.
Thank you.
Okay, Cheryl, who has more bad habits, you or David?
David does,
David.
definitely.
Isn't that funny? They all say the guy does so far. All right, let's see if he agrees with you. David, who does have more bad habits?
I'm afraid it's me.
That's what she said.
Thanks a lot, dude.
David, just for fun, tell us one of your bad habits.
Oh, you name it. I mean, you can start anywhere.
Really?
I mean, I have a rotten temper. I you know, I mean, I don't even know where to begin.
Gee, it's that bad,
What
huh?
did she say, Bert?
She didn't elaborate. She didn't give us any. I just thought maybe you'd volunteer something and we'd get a little tattletale going here. Thank you, David. All right, Roxanne, how about Jack? Between you and Jack, who has the most bad habits?
I smoke a lot, but he's got the worst habits.
What is that? What are they?
His habits?
Yeah, tell us.
Terrible. He's picky.
Piggy? On his food,
picky.
you mean?
No, he picks at anything. Picks at the
picky. I
maid,
thought you
picks
said
at the
piggy.
kids, picks at me.
Picky. Nag.
Picky.
He's a nag.
Terrible temper.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
incredible.
Oh, my.
Oh,
okay.
such naughty words.
Let's bring him on. Jack.
Yeah.
Who has the most bad habits?
Like Nixon would say, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I have them all.
That's what you said. You're right. You're absolutely right, Jack. Exactly what Roxanne said. And I'm absolutely right because our time is up and we have a tie game. Shelby and Chad, Roxanne and Jack are winners for today. Shelby and Chad, Roxanne and Jack, you have both won $300. We add $1,000 to that. Your rooting sections will divide $1,600. And we will be back with more of Tattletales in just a moment. Okay, we're just about out of time. We gave away $1,700. Come and join us next time and look into, will you, when our celebrities will be sharing their secrets and their winnings with our studio audience. Bert Convy saying song, everybody. See you next time.
This is Jack Clark speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.